do this. But I'll put, because the governor's here, I'll put this one on this way and this one on this way. So this is NDOT, thank you, Governor, and this is the RTC, and we have had a great relationship with NDOT, working with the RTC in building us and helping us with our needs for transportation. The Nevada Way project, for instance, the historic business district had decades-old deteriorating asphalt and utilities, and the city met with the businesses and they held town halls to discuss the project. But that's how we did it. We had the RTC, we worked with everybody, we got the utility fund monies, and that project ran this last summer and the slowest time of the year, so it disrupted things less than any other time. We replaced underground water services that were 50 years old. We widened sidewalks. Again, thank you, Cindy. And we had a dedicated walkway so you could have outdoor seating as well as get walking safe areas. Now, this is the highest compliment we got from that project when it was done. The highest compliment we got from those people that were involved in that area was, you know, it's not as bad as I thought it was. I mean, how can you get better than that? So we have residents with motility issues that contacted the city, and that's how this all started. We had people involved with, you know, this is a problem, what are you going to do about it? And we had the opportunity to listen to people and be able to do something, and we appreciate it. Now I have to put a shout out right now for those open roads in the future. The Fuel Revenue Index program, the FRI, was set to expire at the end of 2026. And that takes 26 cents for each gallon of gas sold in Clark County, and it goes to the RTC. And those funds help pay for roadways and transit projects, and more than 500 projects in the last decade, including many right here in Boulder City, have been done. And that's where I say, thank you, Governor Lombardo, for signing that legislation. Appreciate it. The Boulder City is scheduled to receive about $980,000 from a House Appropriations grant for the wastewater treatment plant, which will have upgrades for strengthening the foundations, the floors, regrading the treatment basins, and upgrading the aging PVC liners. And those improvements will increase the reliability, safety, and capacity, as well as reduce the risk for structural failures and extend the useful life of that plant. Thank you, Congresswoman Titus, for filling that for me. We have a tortoise preserve. The Boulder City Conservation Easement is the striped area that you see on your screens. This area came about in the 80s. There was a moratorium on new home building in Clark County due to the declining the desert tortoise population. The partnership between Clark County and Boulder City allowed the transfer of the tortoise. And anecdotal experience. So I'm going down a dirt road with my contractor people in the back seat, and I look out and I say, "Is that a tortoise?" "No." That's how we dealt with that. We actually have a place now for the tortoise. So if we get one, we have a way to do that. And that, quite frankly, is how we've been able to allow the growth of Las Vegas and the greater Las Vegas area. we have a place, and Boulder City has donated that land, and we have about 87,000 acres of land in Boulder City preserved for the desert tortoise and other species. And special thanks to Commissioner Jim Gibson. Thank you. Speaking of Jim Gibson, the Hemingway Bighorns, they graze, and I was hoping to see them live when we came in, but they knew we were filming them, so that they didn't show up. At least they didn't. Did anybody see them? At any rate, we were having the live feed from Hemingway Park. And there are literally buses that come from out of town, stop there to see the rams, and periodically people say, well, are they there? And I say, I don't know, but if you want to watch the ram cam now, you go to the bcnv.org/ramcam, and you can see if they're there. And anybody can do that from wherever. So we have, I had an opportunity to be with Commissioner Gibson when we were with the Department of Wildlife, with, again, we love governors, we love our county, we love the things that we do, and we had a water hole dedicated and a trail, so we have a place where the desert wildlife can get a drink. And it's right here in Boulder City down at Hemingway Park. Public safety. We have a joint venture between Boulder City and the city of Henderson. And Boulder City has donated 240 acres of land, and the city of Henderson has provided $1 million to supplement the $1.4 million in federal grants and appropriations, where we can train local, state, and federal law enforcement, firefighters, and emergency medical response personnel all together. And it's quite an opportunity. We had what they called the Congressional Western States Caucus. People come from all over, and I said, well, what makes a Western state? And they say, well, quite frankly, it could be anyone in Ohio even, so I don't know where they came from. But there were a whole lot of people there who were coming, and we see a picture of that on the screen. My favorite hat. So Boulder City's Mounted Police Unit was the last of its kind in southern Nevada, and it was founded in 2018, and it was run by the police officers with help from volunteers and animal control, and they regularly rode in the parades and the events. So the staff changes made it a little difficult to continue, so now the Southern Nevada Mounting Unit has taken it over late last year and is now funded by a nonprofit organization. The house corrals, interestingly enough, my grandson-in-law came with my granddaughter, and they toured Boulder City, and they went through all the places Boulder City does, and they saw the horse corrals, and they came back and they said the most astounding thing that they ever saw was our horse corrals. Who knew? So the horsemen's, interestingly, they're unique, and there's an association dedicated to promotion and encouragement of interest in horses, their proper care, welfare, and the equine activities. And at a given time, in our horse corrals, there are between 570 equine livestock there. That's a lot. I almost suggested we should count them in the population, but I don't think I got away with that. So the Boulder City Rodeo team uses the facilities, and several members recently took home individual wins in the state champions. Now, this is the Boulder Rifle and Pistol Club hat, and you notice that it's pink. And what's unique about this place is not just that we have women who love to shoot. But this is where Lexi Lagan, he's still here, yes, related to our Chamber of Commerce president, Lexi Lagan signed the hat for the Tokyo 20 and the Paris 24 Olympics. She's our Olympian. So we have donated that for $1 a year to the Boulder Rifle and Pistol Club. And they do a wonderful place down there, and people from a lot of places come over and do that. Now, my favorite hat, I'm the #1 grandpa. By self-definition. What this typifies, though, is we are a family. Right now we're a family, and we do things together, and sometimes families don't get along, that's okay. We're family, and so when I look at Boulder City, we know each other, we wave to the car because we know who's driving it. And we have a wonderful place here with a variety of people, variety of interests, variety of businesses. We all wear different hats, and every hat is important. And when it comes down to the end game, it's our family and what we do with our family and who we allow them to come to be part of us. I appreciate you being so gentle with me today. I hope you all have a hat that you can wear someday and feel good about your contributions to wherever you're at. And I'm so grateful to have everybody here and being able to be interested in what we're doing in Boulder City, and appreciate the governor for coming. Thank you very much.